Um, So we set up King Corbin versus Drew McIntyre. And again, this is another thing that I thought that they did well. They spaced it out throughout the show. They had a little blurb about King Corbin in the beginning. And now they have this thing about him challenging Drew McIntyre. And then we're going to see that payoff at the end. It does beg the question, why is Edge and Randy Orton at the top of the show? And I know I keep going back to this. But again, each show, each 3 hour, for God's sakes, oh my God, 3 hour show, needs to be treated as an individual entity, not just a thing that's part of a story that goes before it started and will continue after it started, but they need to be conscious of the fact that we need to put on the best 3 hour show that we can, that it can't just all feel like infomercials, right? And so again, if I think, why do you not open with this or the Seth thing and just put Edge and Orton somewhere in the middle? Why have it at the beginning? Because the story that you're going to tell throughout this night is about King Corbin and Drew and about Seth Rollins and what he did to Rey Mysterio and how that has repercussions elsewhere. All right. So what do we got? Oh, we got fucking R-Truth, which is always fun. And Lashley comes out and freaking that fireman's carry and bashing him into the post was amazing. Full Nelson for the submission looked really, really great. And then showing Lana losing it inexplicably. Again, all these things didn't work smoothly together, but the strength of the performances somehow carries the segment and makes it all okay, which is a really important lesson there. Yeah. If you're doing things that sort of make a logical, linear sense, then the strength of performances can carry it through. When you're doing a thing that doesn't feel logical or true to the performers, then they're having to work from behind. I think we're seeing that with the Viking Warriors and the Street Profits. They're putting them in a situation where it's hard to look good because the writing is so bad and the situation so implausible. But when you put somebody in a thing that makes sense, R-Truth, he gets to get his spiel out about Tom Brady and he's going to get that title again, haha. But, Lashley, they're treating serious as a fucking heart attack. And it makes for a great contrast, and it makes them both look good. R-Truth doesn't lose anything by getting destroyed by Lashley here, because his character at this point is beyond wins and losses. It really is. And it's really about his singular focus for his 24/7 and all the rest of the funny stuff he says title. And then Lashley gets to come out and get a little over on R-Truth, get to be clearly the heel, because R-Truth is clearly the face. R-Truth, by the way, is one of the few clear faces that they have. And then Lana losing it just sort of keeps her in your mind's eye. I thought it was just it's a segment, a series of segments that worked in spite of itself, just because of the strength of the performances, and at least everybody was acting in this sort of logical, linear fashion.